Hi there, Forest City Middle School families. It's Miss Leixendring here. And it's been a while since I've been able to kind of jump on and be able to give you an update with some different information happening in the middle school. So we have been back now for a couple full weeks after winter break, and it has been so wonderful to have kids' faces in our building and smiles back in our hallways again. It makes our job really enjoyable. With that being said, we also know that January can kind of be a month that maybe is a little bit more difficult for kids to transition back, for families to transition back after that 2-week break off. And so we like to do a little something called Jazz Up January. So, for example, if your child was talking to you about last Wednesday and they said, "Hey, did you know that we could wear hats to school today?" Or today, if you were to see my full ensemble here, you would see I'm in pajama pants. Today was a pajama day at school. That's just one of the different activities that we like to do throughout the month of January to just bring a little bit of joy, a little bit of spice to be able to keep our kids motivated and excited to be at school. So these are our different themes that you'll hear throughout the month. On Mondays, we have something called Mountaintop Monday. And Mountaintop Monday is really just like a short video from a staff member or maybe some questions or a quick little article. Usually it's a video because kids like videos, to be able to listen to, help give them some perspective and some things to discuss together as a homeroom class. And so Mrs. Rogney brought us an awesome message 2 weeks ago. Mrs. Jerome brought us a great message this past week. Next week, we are off for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, but Mr. Dillevue is going to be our guest Mountaintop Monday video creator on the last Monday of the month. So we love that. That's a great way to kind of kick off our week. On Tuesdays, we have Trivia Tuesdays. We have some teachers that put together 5 or 6 really fun, easy questions that as a homeroom, kids get to answer, and we track whoever has the most answers with a little bit of prize at the end of that activity. So kids love that. Wednesday, Wardrobe Wednesday. They're simple, they're easy. We don't want anyone to have to go buy anything. Wear a hat, wear your pajamas. I know we have one coming up, I think that is a red, white, and blue day. Wear something red, white, or blue. I can't remember what next week is. I'll have to take a peek. But Mrs. Nyhoos will always have it in the announcements at least the day before, if not earlier. Thursday then is Thankful Thursday. And throughout the week, we have an opportunity for students to nominate other students who have been showing kindness. And then what we do is we draw names at lunch on Thursday for a kindness raffle. And so that's a really enjoyable thing and a great way for kids to recognize each other for doing the right thing and giving some formal recognition and some thanks for that. We also, during our tribe time as our homeroom, write some thank yous to different members and groups of people in the community as well as our family. So again, another way of reminding kids, like, thank people for things they do for you or for encouraging things that they help with in your life. And then Friday is what we call High Five Friday. So we bring in different organizations that are willing to donate just a little time in the morning to give high fives to our students coming in the morning. So a huge shout out to the Waldorf men's and women's basketball team that was here last week. They were not back on campus yet for classes, but they were here for their season and got up nice and early to come in and give some high fives. So that brought a lot of smiles to kids' faces. Speaking of that, tomorrow, shout out to the Forest City Fire Department. Will be here doing the same thing, but also not to be alarmed, to spice things up and have a little fun. They will be bringing their fire truck as their form of transportation. So please, when you pull up to the middle school tomorrow, do not be alarmed if you see a fire truck or you see lights. It is not an emergency. It is a simple way for them to have a little fun as they come greet students in the morning. So FYI for you, please be aware of that. Okay. We have one more opportunity that I wanted to talk to you about tomorrow, a very unique opportunity. We actually have a guest speaker coming in tomorrow. His name is Corey Greenwood, and Corey is a Minnesota native and has been kind of on the K-12 speaking circuit for about the past 2 to 3 years. And Corey is an individual who gives presentations for both elementary as well as middle schools and high schools. And his message is really around valuing yourself, valuing others, treating others with respect, and really just being a person of character. And the number of times we talk about that together in small groups, in our Character Strong lessons, individual conversations that I or our staff members have with students about just how do you want to be known? How do you want to be remembered? How do you want people to think about you when you're out of middle school, and really being that person of character? And so Corey is a pretty cool dude. He comes with a full band that I know kids will love, and really just comes with high energy, but also a really positive message. So all 5th grade through 8th graders will be in the middle school gym tomorrow tomorrow afternoon we'll have the opportunity to hear him. Parents, I did link his website to this email that I sent. And so if you want to take a peek and be able to see some of his promotional videos and different things, feel free to do so. One last reminder. You guys have been doing an excellent job of calling when your kids have been sick or we've been out of town. Please continue to do so. I know it's hard to get through to Mrs. Nyhus in the morning sometimes in the office, but please know if you are leaving a voicemail, she is checking it. We are getting your information. So please keep doing what you're doing. We've been so impressed with our attendance data this year, and that is due to your partnership and willingness to work with your kids and work with us. As always, if you have questions, please let us know. And just a reminder, if you can help partner with us to make sure that middle schoolers are wearing long pants and coats, it helps go a long way as we keep them warm as they're coming to school in the morning. Thanks so much. Have a great night, guys. Stay warm.